stage is getting into the car. I talked to a client the other day and they're ready to learn how to drive, but they have anxiety. They're 27 years old. So we are going to make sure we get this young lady out here to drive. It's really about relationships with your instructor. And word of mouth is really important. So one of the common things that I see is people coming up to stop signs and just rolling stop signs. So let me give you a pro tip right now. We want to stop, S-T-O-P. Now, do you see that ice down there in front of us? It's black ice. The temperature is 27 degrees. That will cause you problems. That shiny spot. What is going on, T? How are you doing? How are things there in Southern Illinois? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move forward. Thank you for coming in. It's early in the morning, but this is on Gratiot. This is a major thoroughfare. And this is the chill part, but it's very dangerous because yesterday, and I'm looking left and right, yesterday a car pulled out from a fast food establishment and almost hit us. So we want to make sure we're looking and then accelerate through your turn. A lot of beginners don't do that, and we got to get the car right up to speed. So when you're driving and you see gas stations, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, be aware people are eating. They're not paying attention. They're sticking french fries in their nose. So we have to be the best driver we can be. And also this area is full of woods, okay? You're gonna see dead animals. You're gonna see deer coming out. So we have to expect the unexpected. And also there is a light industrial area here. So people are getting jobs. So you gotta be careful. You see a person there about a bus, and don't hate. I used to be that person too who was not driving, and I said to myself, I need to learn how to drive because I'm tired of freezing at the bus stop. I'm tired of getting rained on. I'm tired of getting harassed. So I want you to use this as your medicine, as your therapy to get motivated to learn how to drive, and seek me out. I am a state certified driving instructor in the Midwest. We're about 35 miles an hour, and I'm scanning left, middle, and right. Don't think I'm just here daydreaming. You've got to actively look around. Like we see this Ford F-150, they're moving a little bit faster than us. So either this person's going to tailgate this black car up here or going to cut me off. I'm trying to maintain speed. And the best thing I want you to see is having good speed and good space. If you can keep good speed and good space, you're going to be 90% out of the danger zone. But when you're inconsistent, going really fast or going really slow, you're going to be inconsistent. Right, the 2 for 5, yes, that is good, but listen to this, T. I decided to take my health into control. I got a nice Keurig coffee maker, and I make my coffee in the morning, and I get 2 Jimmy Dean sandwiches. This does 2 things, guys. I don't have to rush in the morning to go through. No hate. I can have a more relaxed, peaceful drive because you got to stand in line, and a lot of people don't know how to drive through a drive-through. You got to pay your money, and I was paying anywhere upwards of $8 to $11 a day, and as a result, I lost 14 pounds. And the next good thing, I saved $1,859 a year. You see that bus? They had to stop at rubber crossings. So I'm gonna keep moving and move through this gap. You'll be surprised how fast people are moving, okay? We are at the point of no return. We want to continue. So I'm trying to stay out of the way. You heard the motor rev up. That lady or man, the F-150 is trying to cut us off and put us in the danger zone. So I'm trying to stay in an open zone. Look ahead. We're not on the one way. They have this in Detroit, Chicago, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California, Des Moines, Iowa. So I'm trying to stay moving, stay smooth, and it's a good feeling. But also there's a vehicle in my blind spot to my left, so I'm going to keep moving. I'm a little bit out of the comfort zone, so I'm going to get over one lane. And now I'm in the middle. Now I can see. So if you were driving with me, I say, hey, let's get in the middle lane. Let's look ahead and let's learn everything we can. I see them pulling out in front of us. That's crazy, but you will have to be aware. I'm looking around the curve. This is going to be a good video because you can see the heart of a downtown area, Chicago, New York, Detroit, Los Angeles, and then they don't have brake lights. So I'm wondering what's going on with them. I don't like this. And sometimes people brake lights don't work. So this is very confusing right now, but that can also be a ticket. It depends on your city. They will give tickets for dark windows, no tail lights, brake lights. We've lost a lot of speed right now. Let's change lane. I'm gonna practice being a defensive driver. You see what I'm doing? I'm taking the initiative, and that's what I need you guys to do. Take that initiative, be a little bit more energetic, and I'm coming through, and you can see the density of traffic, it's increasing. So I'm just trying to stay in an open lane. If you were driving with me, I'd say, hey, let's practice making these lane changes. Let's keep moving. And I'm looking ahead around the curve. Like I see the Family Dollar. I'm gonna get over one lane left. This is really good for lane changes today. And we're gonna keep moving. I see the white diesel truck. And I'm gonna keep moving. I'm scanning left, middle, and right. I see the Kia, I see the Ford. I see the gray car pulling out. So I'm giving you information. You gotta have eye movement. See the bird still left. Stale green light, red light ahead. That's correct. A lot of adults postpone getting their license. I was reading an article, driver's education is upwards of $550 to $650 instead of the public schools. It costs so much money, so there's a cost factor. Next, because of Uber and Lyft, we're in the middle of a pack, wolf pack, so we want to keep going. I don't want to hang around this Infinity. It's Q something. I want to stay away from them. It's got a 5.6, so that's kind of an off-brand. I'm looking ahead, and now we're by dealerships and cars, and we want to keep moving to stay out of the no zones. No zones are left, right, front, and back. And then we can see the density of traffic, and there are 3 green lights, so we want to keep moving, scan. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You already know people are lawsuit happy. It could be because of the driver being distracted, other drivers, because there are more cameras today everywhere. So you're definitely right. You could be held liable at any given time. The school district, the driver, the district needs to make sure that clients have the proper certifications. I'm a certified instructor. I have to take a physical every 2 years. I'm gonna change a lane and get over to the left. I'm gonna keep moving through the gaps in traffic. Whether you're an instructor, a teacher, a coach, working with kids, working with adults, you have to have proper certifications. I have my certifications, and they are current every 2 years. I have to go through a physical background check, or the school will not be able to employ me or employ myself. So this is my livelihood. And by me showing you this every day, guys, there is a risk factor. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm doing a lot of lane changing today, just to show you how active you need to be and not just settle down. Okay, oh, okay. Add on 25 more. 30 more, and that's where I am, T. So we're the big boys. We're the big guys, right? But yeah, I lost some, and I just want to keep staying active and just take care of myself and hydrate. So we're doing a lot more lane changes today. I think this is educational for all of you. Want to keep moving and not be by someone who is daydreaming. People are waking up in the morning and not paying attention. I'm trying to actively look around. Then you tell by my voice, I'm a lot more active today. This is part 2. That's the hawk. Not like an animal. those upwards of $550,000, you probably said, what? Okay. So we're moving through pretty nicely. We're about 40 to 45 miles an hour. We're hitting most green lights. I see some pedestrians. I see a lot of clusters of traffic. Yes, this is correct. A lot of beginners just are not motivated to learn, and typically it's the family member. I'll get a call from the family member, uncle or auntie or cousin. It's really about who you know, and trust is earned. Trust is not given. I want to say this again. Trust is earned. People reach out to me who trust me. Okay. Unfortunately, we're stuck with a big semi-truck ahead, so I don't know what this outcome is going to be. Instead of me changing lanes, I'm not going to cut off the truck. Beautiful. Yes, we all love that. Now we're by, a lot of shopping centers, bus stops. You'll be surprised the number of people who do not drive. So now, I've talked to truck drivers. They say stay away from them. Stay out of the no zones. You hear me hit the boost button, right? Oh, that school bus is, oh man. I don't want to be anywhere near this semi truck. Okay, the reason I was saying that, there was a school bus that had a diesel malfunction. All right, we're gonna keep moving. And you can hear the boost picking up. Oh, okay. So I'm getting over to the right. I'm not gonna attempt to cut off this Honda. It's not a race today. I'm gonna say good morning to all of you. So I'm keeping space. You already see the I-94 drama picking up. So we got a solid white line. Michigan, Ohio, New York. My blinker's on. A lot of people right now, I'm falling behind this white car. She's got the right of way. Well, you see how tight it is right now, right? I'm not trying to get rear-ended. Very tight. A little claustrophobic. I'm gonna get over one lane and I wanna stay in the middle. The middle's the safest. Now, if I get to the left, I'm gonna have to go faster, be more aggressive. That's not what this POV is about. We're about trying to stay consistent. We're on the I-94 expressway right now. I'm trying to keep good room and good space. You see me increasing my follow. You can feel the energy pick up. We're not late. We're not late picking up the client, but this tutorial will help you. We want to keep good speed and good space. I can see cars to the right. That road takes us out of the country. I can see the middle lane. I can see the lane to the left. The blind spot indicators and the mirrors are blowing up because there's a lot of cars going in and out of blind spots. And I'm trying to keep my following distance. This truck is a little off-centered here. At least 3 blinks. A lot of people just put one blinker on. That's not what I need. Let's back off. And I'm keeping space. There is about 150,000 cars out here right now. And as the day goes on, it's going to get more. We're at about 60, the max is 70. I'm gonna stay in this cluster right now and just kind of settle down because we know that it's gonna be very difficult. I'm gonna have to get over it. That Ford Bronco needs to be getting to the right lane. If you were with me, I would say, let's get over to the right. Why are you driving so slow? Okay? You see all these cars merging on. I'm looking for blinkers. Okay, one blinker. Let's see what they gonna do. I'm waiting for a blinker. Okay, they heard me. Now I'm gonna get over one lane to the right. And there's a lot of debris to the right. So if we had to pull over because our vehicle broke down, we would get to the right. But there's so much litter here and glass and metal. I had a client blow a front tire out. She lost control and hit the right and blew out the front tire. We barely made it off the expressway. I tell you these real stories because I need you to be active. So warning sign ahead. This light could change. I'm scanning. I'm about 35. I'm looking aggressively left, right, and left. I'm at the point of no return. Going slow through here. Now we got to practice merging back on the expressway. So I'm going to turn my left turn signal. And I'm going to accelerate. Wow. That was crazy. This lady put up her middle finger at me. I don't know if you saw that in the mirror. So that's crazy. That lady in that black car put up her middle finger. I had my blinker on. I was out in front of her. So I'm just trying to show you that it is real out here. And people just don't care. That was a full-grown female. Okay? So she on that road rage. But I'm trying to show you that you have to be passive aggressive. And I'm not making this up. I don't know if you saw her finger, but that was ridiculous. I would never do that to someone. And if I hesitated, she would sideswipe me and hit me. And if I really pushed the gas down, I would cut her off. So I felt like I did the right thing. Okay, now we're gonna practice merging again. And I wanna keep it, this is the drama I'm talking about. It starts. So we're at about 55 coming out. That's the problem with these I-94 ramps. They were built a long time ago. Okay, I'm coming out again, and I'm doing the same thing. But people lose their mind, and it's real. Thank you for that thumbs up. Okay, I'm just keeping it real with you, and we're out. I'm staying in the right lane, and hopefully I don't see that lady again, but I would not be disrespectful, particularly to females. My girl cousins taught me that, and you know, treat people the way you want to be treated, because we don't know, you know, how a person's day was. Okay, so I'm maintaining good speed and looking ahead, and you see me constantly checking mirrors and looking ahead. So I'm gonna flip on my right turn signal, and we're gonna practice. This is what you have to practice. This is why you're here watching this. So now I'm in better control. Okay, I'm scanning the intersection. Pedestrians, bikes, cars. Okay. I'm gonna take my time. Now I want to see the rear of the tires. Now you see my face. That was totally uncalled for. But we have to look out for ourselves. Oh, the car just jumped. Right? And I'm not disrespectful. I'm trying to model behavior and what you should do to help you. So people are always looking for a problem, and I'm not trying to be a problem. I'm trying to be the solution. That's why you're here. But also, if you watch this long enough, you'll know my face, you'll know my voice, and you do get a little social, emotional drama or stress sometimes. Left lane ends. So this is the next failure area where people do fail. Okay, and we're gonna come up now. You can't hop this. You cannot this curb to get on this west. Can you imagine some cars doing that? Complete stop. 1001, 1002, 1003. Okay, blinkers on. I'm getting all the way over to the left. This lane goes straight. I saw the arrows, and I'm going to continue. And now I'm going to accelerate and turn on left turn. Let's pray we don't get a nasty person again putting up the middle finger. So what am I doing? I'm looking on the ramp, and this is where beginners fail. I'm looking on the ramp, I'm getting out here, and I'm at about 60. That's the same type of merge I did before where that lady put her middle finger up. So disrespectful. So I'm gonna back off of the semi truck because I have good friends. Michael, thank you. I have good friends who are semi-truck drivers, and I don't want to cut off a truck driver. That's not in my DNA because I care about my life. and a semi-truck driver cannot stop. There's so much traffic right now. And I'm looking, checking, and when you see this video, you're like, oh my God. So I'm just trying to take my time, trying to back off. I found myself gripping the wheel. I gotta relax. Okay. So I'm gonna keep space. Up, there's the back up ahead. So I'm increasing my following distance. Hey, if this is getting value right now, give this thing a thumbs up. Please, truck driver, don't cut me off. Please, truck driver. Okay, I'm squeezing my brake, having a light slowdown, and then we're gonna practice more merging and taking our time, keeping our space, and just being patient. Okay, we're in the right lane. How can we tell? We have the white line to the right. That's the edge line. We have two sets of actually 1, 2, 3. We have 3 sets of lanes. The lane to left is the fast lane, or past the lane, excuse me. And we're trying to maintain good speed. And you can see where we're getting to the downtown hub, and you can see all these semi-trucks, guys and ladies driving these big trucks. We need our truckers to keep the backbone of the United States and the world going. So we're going to be practicing getting on and off, and really dealing with how do you deal with pedestrians. Are you an aggressive driver? Are you driving in the left lane but not fast enough? Are you not allowing drivers to merge out? Okay, the rules are if you're on the ramp, you have to yield the right of way, but this makes blood boil. Like that lady who gave me the middle finger. She had a problem with me, but I couldn't hesitate. And I had my blinker on the ramp. I saw her, my car was more than halfway out in front of her. So she got mad at me. Now, I'm kind of in a vicarious position. I'm by these semi-trucks, and if it sounds a little claustrophobic, I am. Brand new trailer. So we want to keep room and space. This is where you need to allow to have extra gas, extra time. And this is why you get up to watch this. All I'm doing is keeping space. I don't want to cut someone off on purpose or unintentionally. I am looking really, why are people honking? I'm waiting for this car to come out with a blinker. No blinker, really dangerous. Okay, you would get knocked down with points. Okay, so we're gonna have to get off at the next exit. We're keeping our room and space. And you gotta pack your patience. That's correct. Car insurance goes up when you have more accidents. And if you have a lot of accidents, your insurer will drop you because you're high risk. Okay, we're gonna get off at this exit. This is a short I-94, shallow, small exit. Okay, here we go. All right, at the light we need to make a left. Okay, I don't want to go too fast up the ramp. I'm scanning left, middle, and right. And when we turn instantly, we got to know where we are. Okay, I'm going to come up, make that turn, and I want to be on the right side of the double yellow. Okay, I want to get in left turn lane. This is where you came to watch. Okay, blinkers on. I don't want to go all the way up to the stop line to get my front end knocked off. Okay, this is Detroit, this is Chicago, this is Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California. So you see fuel prices. I'm yielding for cars because they need to go move forward. I don't know what this person is doing. They're trying to bounce in the morning. I'm trying to be safe in the morning. Okay, so we're waiting. This is a it's unprotected left turn. So we have to make the decision, and I'm yielding for traffic. I'm committing to making the turn. I see cars, I'm watching, I'm looking, and I'm gonna move forward. Maybe when this truck goes by, I can make a turn. Nope, I hesitated. So I have to wait. This tutorial is to teach you, not to make you nervous. Okay, here's a better gap. That is safer. That was better execution. But here's the problem. You see how small this ramp is? Now we gotta get up to speed. I gotta deal with that lady again who put her finger up at me. Okay, blinkers on, you heard it? Up to speed. Man, this thing is revving up to about 4,000. Okay. So we're maintaining the speed. And you can see how tight this is. That Jeep has rollover potential. So we're gonna practice again. We're gonna get off at this exit, and I wanna be smoother. Yesterday, I was a little bit inconsistent, going too fast, sometimes going too slow. I'm a lot smoother. The stop sign is for people on the service drive, and we want to stay consistent. Ooh, that bad smell. Sometimes cars have those fart smells, eggshell smells. It's the catalytic converter. My God. Ugh. Okay, so this is the crossover, and I'm gonna come up and stop, kind of like Michigan crossover Yukon. Okay, I'm gonna have a complete stop. Okay, I'm checking traffic, and here I go. All right, and then a half turn of the wheel, and let's accelerate back up to speed. And this is hard on your engine too, because you got to get it up to speed. I'm already at 3,500 RPMs. I'm gonna fit in behind the red 15, the Ram. That was a pretty good merge, because I didn't have to aggressively come out, but also it was smooth. But now I gotta look ahead and relax and take time and stay active. This is very intense, and I want you to put in your comments, put in your questions. Am I merging more consistently? What would you do to change this? Would you feel comfortable being out here? This is the I-94 trap game. This is through Detroit, Chicago, across metro areas. We're looking, checking. I'm already here. I'm not gonna slam brakes. I'm gonna go in slow. I'm not speeding up to run a light. And then I gotta get over to the left, and I wanna be careful. I did not cross the line. I came near the line, but I did not cross it. So I gotta come up. And I don't wanna go too far up. I'm looking to the left, and I'm looking at traffic, waiting for a safe gap. Okay, taking my time. This is part 2. So have I improved? Yes. Will you improve? Yes. This is high intensity learning, but we're doing it in bite-sized chunks. This is the success criteria. Here's my gap. That was successful. Now I'm gonna start gradually picking up. You're gonna hear the motor rev up. It seems around 4,000 RPMs. That's where the torque starts to come in at. Okay, blinker on, and 3 blinks, I'm out here. So that was better. So if you were with me, I would say you went from a D+ to a C, okay? But we gotta practice again. And we're gonna get off here, and we wanna stay consistent. Consistent with our speed, consistent with our vision, consistent in understanding the rules of the right of way. Okay, and now I'm gonna squeeze my brakes, gradually slow down, just take my time. And you can hear the blinker. It's a lot of adrenaline right now. Big traffic, Chicago, Detroit, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California. So we have to be active in our decisions to be safe. We don't want an accident, insurance rates. We want to stay safe, and I have to come up and stop. And I'm looking at the traffic. You see cars, I'm checking traffic to the right. I'm showing you what you should do. I'm looking to the right, I'm looking to the left, I'm looking at an angle. You gotta look, you've gotta check traffic. If you don't, you're gonna end up pulling out in front of a car. I'm moving forward after, oh, here's traffic. Okay, there's my gap. And that's what's gonna separate between passing your test and failing. If you can't make those decisions without being told to, you're not ready to drive. Okay, same thing again. We want to look for a space, a fit, like, good fit, a shirt, pair of pants. That was a good fit. I kept good space. So we improved from yesterday. And it just takes time and space. And this is learned. This is why you're here. I'm an instructor. And if you're getting value from this, you need to subscribe. Okay, this is not a quick hit 30-second, minute video. You're here, you're watching, like, bro, I'm learning. Okay, let's turn on right turn signal. No blinker from this F-150. but your instructor has a blinker. Okay, I'm going to turn on left turn signal. And it's repetition. A lot of instructors don't want to take their students out to this area. They just want to keep you on a small little thoroughfare. This is where you earn your money. This is where you teach people how to be confident, how to be consistent, how to build authority. And this is why I'm doing this. I'm building authority because I show up every day. As long as I can, I'll be going live through this I-94 corridor, teaching you how to drive, showing you how to turn in the nearest lane, how to merge, okay? Really getting you out here, and this is life. This is raw, this is real. Okay, you saw the lady cut me off and put her middle finger in my face, man, come on. Okay, I would never do that. My parents taught me better, okay? I'm gonna go slow. And I'm gonna turn real easy. I gotta stay to the left. Can't cross that double yellow line. I'm gonna go up. Now, if I would go through this red light, that's instant failure. Why would I do that? I'm not, okay? So this is Detroit, this is Chicago, this is Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California. I'm gonna move forward a little bit. I'm looking to the left, at these two lanes to the left. And when there's a safe gap, a gap is a space, not like the gap in your teeth, but a gap is a space. My blind spot indicator is just going crazy. So I'm gonna move forward, and I'm not trying to cut it so close that I get hit. And I can see where people just panic. I'm alert, but I'm not panicking, okay? Traffic is slowing down, here's my gap. Now, this is a good gap, see it? That's a good gap. Yay, that was good. So if you were here, I would say, give you a high five. Yeah. Now but we can't lay back and feel comfortable. We got to get up to 4,000 RPMs. You hear the motor. For this car, 4,000 RPMs is the number. Okay, bam, nice. So you see some consistency in the merge. If you look back the last 5 or 7 minutes, and you should be, you can see where I get up to 4,000 RPMs. That gives me the momentum to get out, but it's not a promise. And then I'm gonna get off again, and let's do this several more times. Okay, and I'm more consistent. Okay, coming up about 35 and slowing down. So if you look back, I'm more consistent than yesterday, because yesterday I was kind of sporadic, going too fast, going too slow, being inconsistent. Now I'm more consistent. And I want you, man, look at their back door just smashed in. Now, what I'm doing right now, you will get a minus if you don't check your back. So I switched the angle. You can see my face. You see me pointing at that car. You don't look, you will get a minus, because cars are flying doing 50, 60, 70. I don't want to get rear-ended. So I'm trying to keep space. I don't want our car to look. So I'm looking. Now I'm going to switch angles. Okay, blinkers on. I'm going to take the crossover. I'm looking, schools, hospitals, kids. It's a lot going on. This is Detroit. This is Chicago. This is Houston, Texas. But I'm trying to get more consistent. And if your instructor, oh my God, this traffic. If your instructor is not taking you through these areas, or have a complete stop. Now I'm looking at traffic to my right. I'm going to show you. I'm looking to the right. I'm looking far right. I'm looking in an angle 45 angle. Now I'm going to move forward a little bit, and I have a stop sign. They have the right of way across from me. Okay, here's my gap. Oh my God. Like, it's like hitting the lottery, or meeting your loved one, or, you know, saying, I want this job. I want to show you what it's like. You can tell in my voice, I'm really eager. I want to help you. Now, I do not want to be sideswiped by this semi truck. I'm going to roll up and pull in, hopefully behind this black car. That GMC put their life in the semi truck's lap. Okay. Do you see the consistency now? Do you feel the consistency? Do you understand you have to have good speed and good space? I'm gripping this wheel. Don't think I'm laying back. As an instructor, I'm being alert, safe, consistent. When you're inconsistent or don't have experience, this is when you get into a potential accident. And now my blinker's on. I'm more consistent with speed. And we know across the I-94 interstate, that other ramp, I have to be at 4,000 RPMs to get the speed up. Now I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna take my time. I'm scanning left, middle, and right. And then I'm gonna make my turn. Sorry about that. Gotta go over the bridge. Oh man, what are they doing? You cross that double yellow line, automatic failure. So I'm coming up, taking my time. It's a lot. So I don't want to cut off traffic. That's automatic failure, but I'm going to move forward. And you can learn, look at the last 5 minutes, rewind this video. You're going to see consistency in my judgment. And that's what you need to learn, consistency in judgment. When to turn, when to park, when to merge out. I'm scanning, I'm moving forward. A lot of eye movement. After this GMC, here's my gap. See, it's more consistent now. But now we need 4,000 RPMs. Okay, hear the motor picking up. We're at 4,000 RPMs right now. And it's shifting. And I'm looking, checking traffic. And I'm out. Okay. Woo, that was a little scary. Okay, I'm out here. So 4,000 RPM, staying consistent, looking ahead, and doing our best. So now we're going to get off at this exit. Remember, we want to stay consistent with our speed. And I'm looking ahead because I have to go straight. And this light, the timers are set differently for each light because a lot of people run lights. So I'm scanning. I do not even want to think about running that light. Okay, you see the red and green, okay, because people run this light. And the civil engineers automatically adjust these lights. Okay, so I'm just taking my time. It's a beautiful Range Rover to the left of me. I'm scanning. See, we have a green, there's a red and a green light. So the timers are definitely different. So this is kind of weird. If we weren't paying attention to the green, automatic failure. See those cars run lights. That's failure. And this is very confusing. I can see why people would fail right now. So you want to stay consistent in your approach to learning. Just like I'm consistent, this is part 2. And if you look at part 1 from yesterday, I'm more consistent in speed control and approach. Even though the lady gave me the middle finger and I had no choice because I was halfway out in front of her. I had my blinker on. I am not going to panic and abort my merge out, and then now she's going to sideswipe me and then I can get blamed. Okay, I look left and right. You saw that car? Oh my God. Come on, man. Oh boy. Now there's the flock cameras here. That's a whole nother situation. So we're coming up, we're just looking, scanning, being patient. And now we're at 35. We're now in the school zone area, heavily patrolled, speed, radar timed. We have a regulatory sign, STOP, have complete stop. Okay, now we're going to do a parking maneuver, and we're going to be breaking down the learning material because I am an instructor. I'm going real easy. Oh my God. I'm going real easy. Let's keep moving forward. And then now we're going to do a stall parking spot. And then we're going to pull into the stall parking spot. Okay. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about our learning material. Worried about merging. A few topics of greater discussion and blood boiling quicker than the proper way to merge. What is the proper way? What is the legal way? The proper legal way, we're on the ramp, we need to yield to traffic. But you've learned from the I-94 corridor that you got to get up to about 4,000 RPMs to keep the car moving. If we're not at 4,000 RPMs, this motor does not accelerate at the proper speed the way this car is geared. So you saw me merge out 5 different times, and you need to look at this video and to look at the one yesterday. You'll see growth. And that's what I want to show you as an instructor. No other instructor is showing you this. They may show you, they may tell you, but they don't show you. And I show you consistency. So it tells fast moving traffic. If the roadway is also congested, say rush hour, merging can be the all and the most difficult. This is why I put together this tutorial to help you. Okay, merge signals are also placed near freeway entrances to alert you of the traffic. Always watch for vehicles merging into the freeway. Adjust your speed. You're adjusting your speed up to get out in front, or adjusting it down to fall in behind them. When that lady gave me the middle finger, I was adjusting my speed up. I looked over my shoulder. I saw her to the left. I was halfway out. And then she had to adjust, unfortunately. And then she just threw her hands up and then gave the middle finger. So I would never do that. Signal and check traffic by using the vehicle's rear view mirror. So we have a center mirror. We have the side mirror, driver's side, the side mirror, passenger side. Two-way lane traffic to the right is meant for moving traffic. Traffic in the left lane is the passing lane. If you are a vehicle merging onto, in this case, the freeway, you are one who must actually adjust speed and placement as the merge safely to avoid a crash. So I felt I did that. I got up to speed, I made adjustments, but also you saw there was a semi truck ahead. And I want to show you this. Okay, this truck did not stop. This is where we are in 2026. Okay, I'm showing you real life out here. So next, on the freeway, there are 3 or more lanes of travel in the same direction. You may drive in any lane. A lot of people were leaving questions. You're a left lane hogger. No, listen, you may drive in any lane, okay? However, if driving at or near the minimum speed limit, stay in the lane with the slower moving traffic, okay? So it's really important that we understand this. You got to signal early. You have to have good speed. You have to have good spacing. I want you to enjoy this. Leave comments. You saw consistency. You saw learning. I do appreciate you, and consider subscribing, because I'm going to show up daily. I'm going to build authority. I'm going to build trust. The only reason you watch this is because you trust me. I trust what you're saying. I see the value, and I read your comments. So I want to say thank you. Make sure you subscribe. Give us the thumbs up. Bye, guys.